Welcome back to my bathroom. Today we have TEMU's top rated makeup. We're gonna try all this together and rate it 1 through 10. Can you see me? This is My Color Silicone Elastic Matter Primer. It feels like stepping on a slug. You know when you do that? You get that sticky stuff on your foot and it doesn't come off. That's what this feels like. It doesn't feel like a typical silicone primer. It is very sticky. It has a little grip to it, almost like Power Grip. Is that what it's called? Yes. Clean that off. Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. It has that little tackiness, which I personally don't like. I like a straight up silicone, like this one, which I'm still on the lookout for a dupe to this no filter poreless base smoothing primer by Il Magica, Il Maquillage, whatever the heck. A good close one is Smashbox Photo Finish, but I'm looking for like a drugstore dupe in the $7 to $10 range. Let me know. First impressions of the primer. Oh, it dried. It's okay. I'd give it a 5. Here's the foundation we're going to use. Quick, QIC. Close your eyes, pretend this is clean. You can get this for $4. It's a full coverage foundation. Whoa. It looks like paint. It is targeted for oily skin. That's me. I'm a grease bag. Worse than the deep fryer at Burger King. This is shade Buff Beige. Honestly, this feels heavy. It feels like frosting. It is very comparable to the Il Maquillage, Il Magic, whatever. This one, After Party Foundation. I reviewed this and I didn't really like it, but I used it because I didn't want to waste the $50. I use it mainly as a concealer because it is so thick. And I don't know about you, but I sweat. I'm a sweater. I'm sweating right now. I'm gonna be sweating later. It could be snowing outside and I will be sweating. I just sweat that stuff right off. So this feels like I'm also going to just sweat it right off. I also feel like when I wear foundations like this, it accentuates my larger pores compared to that side. I also have acne scars and I feel like it actually makes me look older. I mean, they definitely make me feel older. It feels like just a layer of chemicals on my face. Speaking of chemicals, this foundation and actually several items that I picked up have the P65 warning. If you're unfamiliar, that is the cancer-causing warning label they put on, honestly, it's on a lot of things, especially processed foods. But the other day I was buying a picture frame and the picture frame had the P65 warning. Basically, it's saying to the consumer that this product has cancer-causing chemicals in it, but it doesn't disclose the amount that you're going to be exposed to. So it's your choice as a consumer if you want to put this on your skin, which is the largest organ, so I wouldn't, but here we are. The P65 warning aside, I don't like this foundation. It not only looks heavy, but it feels very heavy. I'd give that a 0 because of the P65, but without the P65, it's a 2. This is a liquid contour stick. It's $3. It just had one shade, pretty dark. This also had the P65 cancer warning. I really don't know how I missed that. I purchased this makeup a long time ago, probably 2 months ago, and I didn't see the warning, so I don't know if it's newly added or I missed it. Whoa. Whoopsie. I have no idea how to contour, by the way. Before I do any type of haul video, I spend 15 minutes writing down the prices, and that's when I notice the little warning. But I didn't notice it when I was initially buying the product. I got some more dental work done on my dental implant, and my lisp is in full effect right now. That's too bad that has the warning on it because I actually really like that. And I feel like, did I do a good job? I'm getting better at this makeup thing. Maybe it's too dark. I don't know. What do you think? Because of the warning, again, it's a 0 for me. Without the warning, I would give it a 9. This is their top rated setting powder. This is shade 2. Oh, wow. Shade 2 here. These brushes came from TEMU. They were $4. These brushes and this powder didn't have the warning on them. Well, the powder, whoa. The powder has that, what's it called? Is it baked or caked? I don't know. They're very matte, thick look. I personally don't like that for my skin type. This smells like mothballs. Even on the side without foundation, it just looks too heavy. Let's get up close. It's like caking in this spot. I'm gonna give this powder a solid 2. Tinted brow gel, clear and tinted. Wow. Get closer. Whoa. See that? My eyebrows are tattooed on, but I do have clear eyebrow hair. Kinda. Is this too close for you? I went on a deep dive of people who get eyebrow extensions. People actually get hair glued to their eyebrows. It's not working for me. Maybe if you had more eyebrow hair or those eyebrow extensions. If anybody has those, let me know. I want to see that, where they put them on really long and then they cut them with the scissors. Like, look at the difference. Let me wipe this off. This is the one I normally use. Oh, I don't know what brand that is. It came off Benefit, I think. But look how nice this one looks. See? It's tinted. It keeps them in place. It looks a lot more natural, which is the vibe or era that I'm in. The less is more. Wow, that looks bad, yeah? Okay, that's a 0 for me. A 0. I'm drinking water. Only one person asked where my tea reviews went, and they went away. I told you a couple weeks ago I quit drinking caffeine and I was drinking decaf tea, and now I'm drinking, just ignore the dog in the back. Now I'm drinking now I'm drinking water, hot water, and I got this thing on Amazon. Let me show you so you don't buy it. This glass tank that has the trap in it where you put your fruit, vegetables, whatever, for flavored water. The glass is paper thin and the handle is gonna break off at any moment. So if anybody knows of one that's sturdy, I would prefer a glass one. Oops, oh, there it goes, gonna break right now. I've been drinking flavored water. Blackberry basil water is my favorite right now. I just found it really hard to drink decaf tea. For me, I wanna drink the caffeine tea, the coffee, or not at all. I don't wanna mess with that little decaf. My birthday's coming up and that was the birthday present to myself. Well, actually, it's a long story. We could get into this later, but I'm reading Atomic Habits for the 3rd time, and it's about creating a 1% change every single day to make a big change, or small things become big things over time. And one thing I wanted to do for my birthday was strictly just drink water. No root beer, no tea, no coffee. I don't drink alcohol anymore. Trust me, I drank enough for every single one of you in my 20s. So the birthday gift for myself this year is just a gift of health. Just a good habit of health. And it's been hard. Water is just straight up boring. Anyway, don't buy this carafe thing from Amazon. It's a 0 out of 10. Nobody cares. You know what I remind myself of? We're gonna use this bronzer, Beach Please. It only came in one shade. Pretty dark. Also has the P65 warning. Have you ever been looking for a recipe? This brush sucks. You're looking for a recipe. You find the one in the search bar, Italian meatballs. You click on Italian meatballs, and then it's got a add, and then you finally think you get to the recipe. But wait, it's something like this. Hey y'all, my name's Joanne, and I'm from a farm in South Tennessee, and I love to make meatballs. But before we make meatballs, let me tell you about my husband, Bobby. Bobby loves to farm. Oh yeah, also I have 6 toes. Another ad. Meatballs are great to serve at a family gathering, but you know what is also great? Crocodile hunting is also really fun. Bobby loves crocodile hunting. Where's the recipe? Where's the recipe? I don't care who you are, what you're doing, what Bobby's doing. Honestly, I'm a little interested about the crocodile hunting, but where's the recipe? And at the very end, after scrolling through 20 ads, I've got to put toothpicks in my eyeballs to get the meatball recipe. Then I make the meatballs and they're mediocre at best. That's what I remind myself of when I'm making these videos. I'll talk about everything but the product I'm trying to talk about. And I am working on that. Am I working on that, or are you lying to yourself? Are you being a Joanne right now? The bronzer actually isn't bad. This P65 warning is messing with me though. I just don't ever see makeup have that warning. Again, I see it on a lot of food, processed foods, especially at the Dollar Tree. They have a lot of processed foods that have the warning. I just don't recall seeing it on makeup ever, but now I'm gonna be looking for the warning. I'm just mentally not gonna be able to cross that bridge and be able to use it. But if it didn't have the warning, it actually wouldn't be bad. It looks a little cakey because of the 5 layers of makeup. It's a 6-layered cake. Candy Bella, Blue Sky, Cloud Control, Oil Pressed Powder. Wow, look at that. Came with a little sponge, says I'm pineapple. Okay, this is not a powder like I thought it was going to be. What is that? It turns into a powder on your hands. Feels like some kind of silicone. thing. I'm assuming you beat it in your face. We can all agree this look is gorgeous. This texture is actually really cool. It kind of feels like Play-Doh. I'll have to try this without makeup and see if it controls the oil. But you know what does control the oil? Who told me this? I'll put it here. See that? Arrowroot. It was $6 on Amazon. I keep it in this little container like this, and I use a brush, dab it off, and then put it on my face the days I don't wear makeup. It doesn't look like that. Kind of have to like one of these, and it makes my face stay less oily. My face is still oily, but it's less oily. Less Burger King grease and more just how skin's supposed to be, normal skin, I guess. Honestly, I'm kind of at the point where my oily skin used to really bother me and make me super self-conscious. The more water I drink, the more water I drink, the less oily it gets, but it's still not foolproof. I'll still get oily skin. So what I tell myself that's been working is I'm just kind of rewriting the story. Oily skin is a positive thing instead of looking at it as a negative thing, because my skin is always lubricated, ladies. My skin is hydrated. I'm gonna have less wrinkles because I got so much oil on my face. So that's a lie I'm telling myself. Is that a lie? Try this. If you have oily skin, this is the best tip. So thank you again for that. Not really liking that blue cloud stuff. I give it a 4 because the cloud just looks cool. This is the Luminous White Eyeball Pencil. This is $1. I like to put white under my eyeballs. I feel like it makes me look alive. This is nice. Pretty comparable to the NYX Jumbo Stick. Looks like it does the same thing. These brushes are terrible though. I don't know anything about makeup brushes, but I know that these are not it. That's probably too much white. Liquid eyeliner, also $1. Oh wow. It's a foam tip. The tip doesn't really move, which I guess is okay, but for me, I need it to be a little flexible. Ugh, it's not that thin of a line. I hate it. Hate it. Eyeliner is hard enough. We don't need to make it any harder. This one, Wet n Wild Mega Liner, is much better. The tip is more flexible. It stays on. It's not cry proof. Trust me, I'm a crier. So don't wear it when you're gonna break up with your boyfriend or whatever. I don't like that. That's a 1 for me, but it may work well for others. Their mascara is a little pricey for TEMU anyway. This is their 7D mascara and it is $7. Oh, wow. And this one did not have the P65 label. Oh, I love it. It is not clumpy, but it actually coats the eyelash hairs without a bunch of attempts. Well, do I love that? I don't know. Now it's kind of spider legging together. I don't know. I'd give that a 5. It's not bad, but you could spend the extra couple dollars, forget it. You could spend the extra couple dollars and get this one, this telescopic waterproof one. Pretend that's focused and you can see that. I love this skinny handle. A lot of Japanese, Korean makeup mascaras have this type of handle where it's really skinny. I've noticed this one takes a little bit of time to get there, but it doesn't coat them spider leggy and it looks really, really natural, or natural enough. Here is eyeshadow. This was $2. It's a powder. Wow, it's very Y2K. Oh, that's fun. That is very sassy. If you were going to a rave or something, are y'all still doing that? Look at that. Let's just bring it all the way up to the eyebrow. That is very pretty. And you could do a little highlighting with it, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. Works better with your finger though. And you kind of press it in versus using a brush because it is a little tacky. Ooh, I love that. That just is fun. Look at that. Oh, also has the P65 warning. Okay. Lastly, for the top rated lipstick, we have this Buttercream Butter Lip. $2 for this. Oh. It looks nothing like the photo. Who is rating this makeup? This was supposed to be a nude matte lipstick. Okay, that's a 0. I hate it. I hate the texture too. It's oily. Maybe it'll dry matte. Also, I don't know how to apply lipstick. It always messes up. Gets on my flipper. Yeah, that's not for me. So, what do you think? Honestly, the makeup from Dollar Tree is better. This looks bad, right? This looks bad. That's our TEMU top rated makeup haul. Let's say top rated very loosely. All in all, my final thoughts are I hate it. Anyway, thanks for being here for whatever this is. Don't forget to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, drink more water, drive slow, and I will see you next time for something cool. Something cool. Ask. What is it? Honestly, kind of felt like a drug deal here. It actually dried. These eyebrows have got to go. I'm drinking water. Or just gonna wash my face. Burns a little bit. You should break up with him. The little wand actually got stuck in there.